Hi, this is Galia from Money to Travel, the course that teaches you how to build and monetize your travel blog. And in this tutorial, we will talk about choosing your hosting service. So let's begin. The first parameter that we should look at is hosting space, and the second one is traffic per month. And I strongly suggest that you choose a hosting service that gives you an unlimited space and traffic per month. You would find sometimes that many hosting services will have cheaper prices but will have some kind of limitation over these two parameters, so I don't really think that that's worth it. You want a hosting service that has a new technology and hardware, so you minimize the possibility of your site crashing. And you would really like a hosting service that gives you all kinds of scripts and options that makes your life easier. One that we will use in this course is called a one-click WordPress installation script. And in one of the next tutorials, I will show you how we actually set up our WordPress blog in one click, and you really want to have that one. Especially for those of you who are building their first blog, a money-back guarantee is very, very useful. So if for any reason you don't want to continue with this hosting service, or for any reason you decide that you don't want to keep blogging anymore, then in a month or so you can still get your money back. Value for money, of course, is very, very important. And for me, I guess this is one of the most important parameters. Customer support. You want a hosting service that will give you a 24/7 support. So make sure that any hosting that you choose has that option. Especially for those of you who have no technical knowledge, a friendly control panel will do a huge difference. So make sure that your hosting service has one. And last but not least, whenever we start blogging, we really want that we will have as much traffic as possible. That's kind of obvious. And we want our hosting service to have an expansion option. So if we get to a very large number of visitors per month, then we don't have to switch hosting, and we can just do that naturally and upgrading it without creating any problems, any issues. And these are the parameters that we will look at. And now let's continue. Okay, so as a user, I can obviously only honestly recommend the hosting service that I'm using, and that's HostGator. But I did want to take you to webhostingreviews.com to show you some data. And over here you will see that in first place we have InMotion Hosting with an overall rating of 99.46%. And in second place we have HostGator with 95.91%. And I would still have to say that I would use HostGator, and I did compare the both, because in the middle package it offers an unlimited domain space. So I think it's still a better value for money. But I did, however, put both of the links under this tutorial so you can look at them both. I will show you in the next tutorials how to do things in HostGator, but it shouldn't bother you too much because it is quite similar in the end. And I chose this website as opposed to other ones because this one is a very reliable one, and it is actually based on user reviews. So that's why I took you here, so you can see for yourself. So if you'll click the HostGator.com link that you have under this tutorial, you will get to this page. And on this page you will be able to go and see all the offers that HostGator has. And so you can just click View Web Hosting Plans. And there you will see that they have their main three options. The and we will look at two of them, the hatching plan that has a single domain option and the baby plan that has an unlimited domains option, and that's my favorite one. And I think that it's good especially for those of you who would want to build websites along the way for clients that you will meet. That's what I do. What I want you to notice, and that is very important, is that the prices that they show here, and most hosting companies do that, is that they show their first price for people who will take domain hosting for 3 years. And you should see that the prices are different when you take hosting for 1 year. So just make sure that you look at that whenever you examine a hosting service. And as I said, I usually use the baby plan. So let's just go with the 1 year and do an order now. So as I said, I'm taking you step by step. So you have here two options. One is to register your domain with HostGator, which I don't really recommend because their prices are higher. And the second one is to enter a domain that you already have. And that's what we'll do right now. We'll enter money to travel and continue to step 2. And because I already have a hosting with HostGator, then I will not complete this form, but I will only walk you through it. So here you can see the package that we chose, the baby plan, the billing cycle, 12 months, and etc. Here you will fill your username. Over here you will enter a security pin, which is just a couple of numbers that you will have to use in case you will call the support center. So as always, save your username and security pin and whatever other details you get on your notepad. You will have two payment options. One is paying by PayPal and another one is paying by credit card. If you pay by credit card, you will later also have to send them a scanned photo of your credit card, where you will be able to delete almost all the numbers except for the last 4. And if you decide to choose to pay with PayPal, then you won't have to do that. You will only have to send an ID to verify that it's actually you and that no one is using your details. So as you can see, it's a very standard and very simple. The CVV code, you know, that is the digits that you have on the back side of your credit card. And it's a very normal billing information: your first name, your last name, your email address, company if you have a company, your home phone number, a cell phone number, your address, the city you live in. Very important is to select the country that you are from, so it will also change the state options accordingly, and zip code. And that is very, very simple, so you just do that. And they will also offer you a site lock option, which costs about $15 a year, and you can choose it or you can unchoose it, and all kinds of add-ons, and you will just pass for now. And here you will see a summary of everything. In order to complete, you will have to read and agree. So you'll just click here and browse through that and go back and create account, that I of course won't do now because I already have an account with HostGator. So in the next tutorial we will approve our account, and after that we will refer our domain to our new hosting. So I will see you in the next tutorial, and if you haven't registered a domain yet, or if you haven't chosen hosting, then just do that, and that will bring you closer to having and monetizing your travel blog. So keep calm, travel on, and see you soon. Bye!